Hello and welcome to Unscrewed TV, New Zealand's most passionate internet wine show. For those of you, we didn't do the radio on Friday with all of the video cameras, so that was unable to be posted. But so I thought I'd make one today, being Tuesday, kicking straight in with it with the Morton Estate Sauvignon Blanc 2011 white label, combination of both Awatere and Wairau. So with the Awatere you get the green aspects. With the Wairau you get all of the more kind of tropical characters, guava, passion fruit, all the ripeness there. Very and distinctly different regions of Marlborough. Possibly both deserve their own little kind of AOCs. I know it's a hot topic no one really likes to discuss. There's been a lot of, the big players tend to say, what's the point, why we don't need one? Some of the smaller players say likewise, and then you've got the people who sit in the middle that just say, why not? We need to preserve and protect what we've got. It needs to be identified. It's not the same kind of everywhere. There are some marginal areas that we shouldn't be growing grapes in. So I kind of I understand both. I think that for me the ideal situation would be where you have an AOC, certainly on area, so you exclude all the marginal viticultural areas. But within that area, you're only allowed to own a certain amount of vineyard land. But whatever you do on that vineyard is up to you. And like, whatever vines you plant is up to you. For me, I'd like to see yield controlled by grape varietal, but you can do anything pretty much within that area. So it doesn't stop all the kind of the investigating kind of whether the soil is appropriate for X, Y or Z vine. It doesn't stop experimentation or progress within the region. It may turn out that Wairau Valley is ideal for Marlborough in a certain little region on your vineyard. So go for gold is what I say. But I would like to see it protected. I feel that kind of it's exploited. There's an argument that, I mean, majority of people don't care. They don't care about what they drink, providing it's liquid, it's got alcohol. There's a few that kind of really do care and really passionate, and then you've got the people who sit in the middle that would like to see and taste a nice wine, and certainly without ruining the environment as well. So, so what Morton Estate have done with this is they've brought from those two little sub-regions of Marlborough, put all the grapes together and put them in the bottle. Now it's got a pH of 3.7, but it's also got kind of 3.7 from memory residual sugar, so a little bit more on the kind of sweet side. Anything under 5 on the residual sugar scale is technically dry, and above that is slightly off dry, and then you move into sweet. So you can see the colour, so a kind of light straw, light kind of pressed lemon. And it really has got that kind of, like for me, on the nose, a slightly confused personality with the two regions being brought together. I get this kind of like green fighting, and it is like this, fighting for dominance over the tropical. And it's quite a tough nose. Get a bit of sweetness there now. And then I get a little bit of hay. It's got a good length. There's a definite amount of sweetness there. It does feel a bit more than 3.7. But it's nicely balanced. You don't get the rip-roaring acid that I'd always talk about with kind of Marlborough Sauvignon. So perhaps that's been taken care of with the combining of the two fruits. It does sit kind of fairly awkwardly in the mouth. Now we tasted the Hawke's Bay version of this on Friday on the radio, and that was much more elegant, much more layered, textured. It wasn't so obvious, and this one it sits awkwardly with those two fruits kind of clashing for me. Anyway, happy summer of Riesling. to all those people who are doing Riesling rather than Sauvignon. And yeah, for me, kind of 84 points. Good barbecue wine, pretty good with kind of some scallops. Very drinkable, but just, like I say, a bit awkward. Anyway.